Hello and welcome to Yoga by Campi. I'm Campi. Thank you for joining me as I travel around with my trusty mat. Today I'm in Tivat in Montenegro, and the class is going to be part of my Yoga to Strengthen series, focusing today on the legs. So all you need is space for your mat, some comfortable clothes, and we can begin. So this class is designed to stretch and strengthen those muscles. We want to get them as strong and long as possible, also mobilizing in the joints as well, keeping the joints nice and healthy, stabilizing the joints with strong muscles. So very important we do that. Today we're going to be focusing on the legs. There's not really going to be much arm involvement, shoulders maybe moving a bit, but focuses on the quads, the hamstrings, the calves, and of course the glutes, because they are at the top of the legs. Okay, so what we're going to do in these yoga strengthening classes, we do some mobility movements, so dynamic movements through poses, and then we'll do some holds, and then we'll flow through the movement. So to start with, we'll just get the legs nice and warm. So let's just come into a low lunge position, and I just want you to lunge forwards and take the pelvis backwards, forwards, stretching out your hip flexor on the back leg and stretching out the hamstring on the front leg. So just moving through these two movements. And one more time, forwards and backwards. We'll come onto the other leg. So taking the pelvis forwards and backwards, stretching hamstring as we go back, stretching hip flexor as we go forwards, hamstring back, hip flexor forwards and back. Two more, forwards, back, forwards. Just come into an up dog or a cobra. Allow the pelvis to be heavy. Stretch out, move from side to side, stretching out the front part here, going down into the hip flexor. And then push back to all fours. Come up onto your feet, just have a little quad stretch. So in this quad stretch, we want to be, you don't have to hop around unless you really want to. We want to be pulling the heel towards the bum, pushing the pelvis forward, so engage your glute. So pushing your foot against your hand as well, if you want more of a stretch. Squeezing that glute, pushing everything forwards. Open out, down here, all the way down to the quad. And release to the other side. So pushing forwards with the pelvis, pulling that heel in towards your glute. Stretching out that hip flexor. It's good for balance as well. And release. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Train track feet. Just go over this front leg. Pull this hip flexor back so we get a stretch down the back of the hamstring. Breathe into that. And now flex the foot. Bend the back knee and pull that foot towards you. And stretch down your soleus muscle into the calf. Take it all forwards. Back foot forwards, front foot back. Folding over. Pull this front hip back. See how deep you can make a stretch down the hamstring. And then bending the back knee. Flex the front foot. Use the hand to pull the toes towards the shin. Ooh, nice deep stretch down the hamstring and into the calf there. And coming forwards. Just have a bounce. Lifting the knees, shaking the legs out. Okay, we're going to start the class. So we're going to come to the front of the mat, starting in mountain pose. Let's have a bit of space between the feet. So not big toes touching, about shoulder width apart. Just find your strong mountain pose to start with. Find your alignment, ear over shoulder, over hip, over ankle, over knee, over ankle. And we're going to start by raising the arms, lowering the hips to a chair pose. We're going to do 8 reps on each side. So let's raise the arms and lower. then back to mountain. 2, up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower back down to chair pose. We're just going to try and keep the whole body where it is, but just lift up the heels. 1, 2, focus on your calves. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Big step back with the right foot to a high lunge. 1, then forwards to chair. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to high lunge. We're going to open out to warrior 2 now. 1, back to high lunge, sweep the arm down. 2, 3, square your hips, open your hips. 4, 5, ooh, 6, nearly fell. 7, 8. Back to warrior 2. We're going to go down to the back side for a side lunge. 1, then back to warrior 2. 2, opening those hips. 3, 4, remember to breathe. 5, 6, 2 more, 7, 8. From here, sweep the arm down, come to a low lunge. So this is very dynamic, this one. As we go forwards, we're going to place the hands down, straighten the front leg, kick the back leg up, then lower back down to low lunge. That's 1, 2, standing split. 3, focus on the supporting leg. 4, that hamstring. 5, 6, 2 more. 7, ooh, that left leg is firing up. 8. Now come back to standing split. From here we're going to sweep the back leg down and up for 1. Back to standing split. 2. This is good for balance. 3, 4, 5, 6. Think of how strong your legs are going to get. 7, 8. Back to this. Ooh, balance. Don't fall in the water, Michael. And lower back down to mountain pose. So that's one side. We'll do the other side with these repetitions. So find your strong mountain pose to start with. Just gather your breath. Raise the arms, lower the hips for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower down to chair pose. You can lower your arms if you want. If you don't want to be working the shoulders as well. Lift the heels for 1. I'm going to count down now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back with the left, raise the arms. 1, again, don't use the arms if you don't want. 2, back to high lunge. 3, I said I was going to count down. 4, didn't I? Now I'm going to count down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to high lunge. I suggest using the arms for this because it kind of gives you a nice action of opening to warrior 2 for 1. Back to high lunge. 2, 3. What's wrong? I keep forgetting to count down. Now we go. 4, 3. My mind's occupied. Otherwise, 1 more. Warrior 2. side lunge to the back. For 8, yes, Michael, to warrior 2. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 2, 1. Warrior 2. Take the arm down. Up to this low lunge. Again, we're gonna shoot forwards, kick the leg up. So standing split. For 1, focus on your right leg. 2, doesn't matter how high the back leg gets. 3, and I'm not counting down again. 4, here we go. 4, 3, 2, do you know what, as long as you do 8, that's all that matters. Last one. 1, back up to standing split. This is good for the balance, this one, so sweeping the leg down and up. 1, oh, this is my less stable leg. 2, 3, 4, wow, really less stable. 5, 6, 7, there we go, found it now. 8, lift the leg up, lower down, mountain pose. Quite intense. This is kind of like a high intensity interval training workout. Just shake your legs out. Do anything you need to release any tension. At the moment, haven't got long left. All we're going to do is do some static holds, which will be easy for breath, but the muscles really have to work. The more we fatigue muscles when we exercise, the more likely they are to build back stronger as well, which is why I like strength training, bodyweight and calisthenics as well as yoga. Okay, take a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Here we go. Raise the arms up, send the hips back, chair pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise the heels, calves for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big step back for high lunge for 5, 4, 3, square your hips, 2, 1. Open out, open those hips, warrior 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way to the back for a side lunge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, go forwards and down for a low lunge. 5, 4, square your hips. 2, 1. Hands go forwards to bottom leg straightens. Lift the leg for standing split. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send your attention into that left foot, floating the right leg down and up. Hold here, engage your quads. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering to mountain pose. Feet hip width apart. Lifting the arms, send the hips back. Chair pose. 5, 4. We're doing the left side now. 2, 1. Come off the heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big step back with the left for high lunge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your hips, warrior 2. Lunge forwards. 4, 3, 2, 1. Side lunge to the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Low lunge to the front. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing split on the right leg. 5. Stretch that right hamstring. 4, 3. Stretch and strengthen. 2, 1. Lowering that left leg down. Lifting the right leg up. Using that quad. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering down to mountain. Okay, we'll flow through it. I'm going to suggest twice on each side. If now is where you leave the class, thank you very much. I encourage you just to stay with it. The more you come back to this class, the more you'll learn the flow and you'll stay with it more easily as well. But for now, settle the breath. Okay, raise the arms, chair position. Raise the heels, Step back with the right leg, high lunge. Open to warrior two. Side lunge to the back. Low lunge to the front. Standing split. Sweep the leg down and up. Back to mountain pose. Chair pose. Lift your heels. Step back with the left for high lunge. Open out to warrior two. Side lunge to the back. Low lunge to the front. Standing split on the right. Leg comes down and up. Back to mountain. One more time each side. Chair pose. Lift your heels. Back to high lunge. Open to warrior two. Back to side lunge. Forwards to low lunge. Front to standing split. Leg comes down and up. Back to mountain pose. Chair pose. Lift your heels. High lunge. Warrior two. Side lunge to the back. Low lunge to the front. Standing split. Leg comes down and up. And lowers to mountain pose. Well done. Oh, just take it down to a squat. Take any movements that feel good for you right now. Well done. Hopefully this is a nice stretch for the hamstrings and the lower back as well, so you can join me in this if you want. Anything you need to do now to let go, just to lie on the mat, to enjoy the fruits of your labour. Hopefully you're as sweaty and out of breath as me. Thank you for joining for this class. It is part of my Yoga to Strengthen series. So in each of the classes we focus on a different muscle group. Like I said, if we want to grow strong muscles, sometimes doing a bit of high intensity or some actual strength building within the confines of yoga helps us to build back those muscles stronger and great for mobility. So come back to this class regularly, visit the other classes. Any other classes I've got on here, I hope you're enjoying. Thank you for joining me for this class again. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for sweating with me. Until next time, namaste.